Hello everyone, welcome to Prompt with Pal. Most of us do not struggle with PowerPoint features. We struggle with turning scattered inputs into a clear story. Notes from meetings, long Word documents, half-baked ideas, sitting in emails. That is exactly where Microsoft is changing the game with agent mode in PowerPoint. In this episode, we will explore how PowerPoint is evolving from a slide creation tool into a goal-driven presentation partner, one that understands the intent and one that reasons over your content, and one that helps you build the complete narrative, not just individual slides. I'll walk you through on what agent mode really means and how it works with your existing documents and context, and why this shift matters for anyone who creates deck, from leaders, customers to teams. Let's get started.
So what we are about to see is not Copilot fixing slide by slide. This is agent mode in PowerPoint. It understands the intent, reasons across the entire deck, and then takes action. I'm working with sales training deck, but the point here is not sales content. It is how the agent thinks and acts across the slide, structure, language, and consistency. We already have a structured deck, cover slide, product slide, target, team slide. So this deck already exists. Normally, improving this would mean manually editing slide after slide. Instead, I'm going to work at the intent level. This sets up the agentic shift. So prompt like make the acronyms on this slide blue and bold. I'm giving a very human instruction, not select text, not format bullets, just intent. The Copilot identifies the acronyms, applies the formatting consistently, confirms the completion with reasoning steps. The agent understands what an acronym is and where it appears. This is not text replacement. This is semantic understanding applied visually. Next, I ask Copilot, make a glossary slide for acronyms, and here's where the agent mode separates itself. I didn't ask for a new slide explicitly. I asked for clarity, and what the agent does is it scans the deck, extracts the acronyms, creates a new glossary slide, places it logically before the original slide. This is planning plus execution. The agent decides where the slide belongs, not just what it should contain. This is outcome-driven behavior. Next, I ask Copilot, update slides 3 and 5 for UK, because I want to bring in the localization, because this is going to be presented in London. This is not a find and replace exercise. This is contextual reasoning. What agent mode does here is it understands the geographical change, updates the city's name, recalculates the sales target, adjusts the terminology and currency context, and preserves the logic. The agent didn't just change the label, it recomputed the numbers, kept the business logic intact. This is the reasoning across data, not formatting. Next, I prompt Copilot, clean up these slides by aligning the images to the top and the names to the top. So this sounds simple, but it's not trivial. Alignment is a visual judgment. So what agent mode does, it identifies the image versus labels, applies a consistent alignment, preserves the spacing and design balance, and the agent understands the layout rules, not just objects. This is design reasoning, not automation. So here, if you look at the continuous collaboration, not one-shot AI, the Copilot panel shows the status, working on it, steps completed with complete transparency. Notice how the agent stays with me. I don't restart. I don't re-explain the context. This is a collaborator that remembers the intent and continues the journey. So agent mode in PowerPoint is not about faster slides. It's about fewer decisions, less rework, cleaner outcomes. When PowerPoint understands the intent, you stop managing slides and start shaping the story.
So what we saw today is not just a new way to generate slides, it's a new way to think about presentation. With agent mode in PowerPoint, the focus shifts from formatting the content to shaping the intent, from asking how do I build a slide to asking what story I'm trying to tell. The agent helps you reason through the structure, flow, clarity, while you stay focused on the message that matters. This is a small glimpse of much bigger shift happening across Microsoft 365 Copilot. where apps are no longer passive tools, they are active collaborators in how we work. As we experiment with this and think less about your slide creation and more about how clearly your ideas are landing, that is where the real power of Agent Mode begins. Thank you for joining. Looking forward to seeing you again with more exciting innovation. Thank you.